Oh, you have to take a leak?
No, there's some people in the studio. I'm thinking a celebrity.
Yeah.
Who is it?
That's George Foreman?
George Foreman's here?
Holy crap.
George Foreman.
Looks like he could still kick some serious ass.
Jimmy just flees the show.
I know.
He just leaves. He sees a celebrity. He fled.
It's his obsession. He just left the show. He's getting his digital camera.
Where's my camera?
He'll leave the show.
He doesn't even tell us he's leaving.
No.
He's like, oh, my God.
He got up and left. Like, I don't even have to tell you I'm leaving the show.
Running after him. He just went run after him. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I got to get my camera.
Because usually if we go long, Jimmy will go, look, I can't sit around anymore. I got to take a leak. But he just left the show to try to get an autograph with a picture with George Foreman.
George Foreman's in there. I just walked out. I just saw George Foreman.
No shit. You left the show.
No, I just looked out. I saw George Foreman standing there.
George Foreman. What's he doing? Did you get a picture?
No, he's afterwards. He's doing something. No, he's doing something for the kids channel.
What is he doing?
XM Kids.
Is he in the little thing?
Yeah.
XM Kids he's doing something for?
And we can't get him on the show, right?
Nope.
Why can't we get him on the show?
He's right here in our studios and we can't get him on.
Why can't we get him on?
He's promoting a kids thing.
All right, listen, here's the deal.
We'll let him
keep
promote a kids
that
thing.
door open, and we'll just heckle him as he's walking by, try to get him on the show.
He's going to be here for a while, so.
We have, like, such a horrible reputation.
Why wouldn't George Foreman come on our show? He could take care of himself, obviously.
We asked weeks ago. He said because he's doing the kids channel,
but
he doesn't want to be on our show as well.
We understand it's a kid thing. We're not going to give you. We won't get into anything nasty.
We love the guy.
It's George Foreman. There's plenty to talk to him about.
All right, get the wireless mic outside the studio. Get that set up.
Yeah, do that.
And
who's going to blindside George Foreman?
I have no problem as soon as he walks by. George.
Yeah, you have no problem. You're going to be sitting there.
Right.
I'm talking about who's going to be holding the mic.
Well, just
that's
leave
the person taking the license.
Honestly, just leave the mic outside the studio so we can pick up the audio of the exchange. That's all. If no one wants to hold the audio because they don't want to get punched in the face real hard and wake up in a hospital bed with Christmas music playing.
Exactly.
I liked that yesterday, by the way. Then just leave it on the floor so we get some interaction with George Foreman as he's leaving. God, we're the worst. We get huge celebrities that do come to this New York facility, but we never get to talk to them.
Lindsay Lohan
was here, and she couldn't even come in to just say hi.
All the news that she was in at the time, also, all the stories about her, nothing. We can't get her on.
All right,
Our reputation stinks.
All right, we got lots going on, man. We got George Foreman, 30 feet away tops in another studio.
Yep.
And we got some stupid broad from the new Will Ferrell movie calling in today. Who cares?
Oh, no.
But they get George Foreman for the kids channel on XM Satellite Radio. I don't know. But we got an exclusive interview with some actress no one knows anything about that's playing the wife of Will Ferrell. My God, I can't wait to talk to her. Outside the studio, Jim Norton is getting a picture with George Foreman. It just happened.
George Foreman put on the fighting stance.
Yeah, George Foreman showed that big, huge fist of his.
Let's see if we can baby bamboozle him, not even think we're on the air. Maybe we'll do that. Like, hey, George.
Hey, George is now talking to Big Kev. I was wondering why Big Kev was here today.
Yeah, there's always something going on.
It's kind of weird when you see a guy like George Foreman having a huge, huge...
just relaxing. I'm just hanging. Hey,
What's up, George?
Hey, George.
What's up, George?
How you doing, man?
Right on.
Right on, buddy.
All right?
How'd it go over there?
Wonderful.
Yeah?
You had fun on the kids channel?
That was great.
What are you selling these days, George?
What do you want to buy?
I want to buy one of those. I want to buy one of those grills. I said.
I'm selling grills.
Everyone's got the grill. I got one. It makes a great wedding gift. I love them.
That's true.
Mr. Foreman, I'm telling you, Anthony actually bought a grill for a wedding present years ago.
I did.
And everybody wants them on their wedding list when they get married.
They're fantastic. They grill and they burn the fat away. The fat drips away, and it's very healthy.
And it makes both of the couples cook.
That's right.
That's right, because it's so easy.
He's signing grills, everyone, outside the studio. George Foreman. One of the greatest boxers of all time, Mr. Foreman.
That's right.
Thank you. Hello, Mama.
When are you making the comeback, George? You fighting again?
I wanted to come back, but my wife told me, listen,
yeah,
no, you can't do it. And I told her, you can't tell me what to do. I'm a man. I'm a champion. She said, you're not going to do it, so I haven't done it.
But George,
she's the heavyweight champion in that household.
Champion is my wife.
Yeah. How's George? And George is 4, right?
She said, now, you see, you boxed for so many years, you got hit so many times, you can only remember one name, you're not going back, then you're going to forget those.
Yeah, you don't want to forget the kid's name.
Well, he named them all George, Anthony.
Of course he did.
He made it easy for
That's
himself.
the best way to do it.
Yeah. Well,
I would love to see you fight again, George.
Yeah, well, you know, I better not do that. I may be out sleeping outside.
You look like
in the bus.
You look like you could still kick some serious ass.
But I would never hit a donkey.
Thank you. I got you.
Oh boy. That was, he's leaving.
One picture.
More pictures. Jim is...
All right, now Jim's taking photographs.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
Jim's in a frenzy.
I know. We're getting...
That's where you look when you hit them. When they hit you.
Wait.
You're so big.
Well, let's just listen in, man.
Big guy, man.
He's massive.
Is he a big guy?
Thank you so much for signing the grills. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Jimmy.
Jimmy is.
He is so happy.
And it's George Foreman.
He's a big guy.
Nice guy too.
Doesn't beat my Clinton picture, buddy. Keep trying.
Dude.
Keep trying. If you get Ali, then I'll give it to you.
Why are you shitting on his little parade here he had?
Because we've been in competition for a long time. Oh yeah, I do.
What? Oh, there goes Opie. Opie's just left the studio. Opie just ran out of the studio also.
It's the Danny the Intern and Anthony show.
Yeah.
Welcome.
And Ben.
Yeah.
Ben Sparks.
Look at all the star fuckers out there.
God damn. What, me?
Look at you. You gotta get one.
You gotta get one. All right.
George Foreman, get a picture.
No, we ain't going to break.
I will talk. We are
to go to break.
We're all stars.
Goes to the studio. And that's what's great about this show. It's just a cluster F.
We are stars. It's George Foreman, man. He's one of the greatest fighters to ever live. We are all starstruck idiots.
You got your picture, Anthony?
Yeah.
All right.
You had to do it, bro.
Hey, did you shake his hand?
Yeah, it's like
Mitt.
it's like shaking a catcher's mitt.
Big.
Did you hear what he just said?
Huh?
He goes, man, those guys are trip.
When he come in, see if he'll come in.
We
He has
talked
to
to
go.
him.
He's going to another appointment, but he said thanks.
Dude, we had a great interview with him.
We got a fantastic interview.
I would love to
We're
sit
talking
down
about
and
his
ask him Rumble in the Jungle questions, man. About he thought that Ali's gloves had actual drugs on them or something that made him tired.
Wow.
I mean, he's got a lot of. What I read in his book, he's not happy with the way that fight went over in Africa.
drugs on his gloves.
Yeah, he felt that something was. He said he felt woozy. He thought there was something, or in the water. There was something he felt was in the water.
Something slipped a Mickey.
We
I'd love to ask him about that.
we had a little bit of an interview.
I know.
We were shouting because he wasn't in the studio, obviously.
And he
We had
didn't have headphones on. So.
He didn't have headphones, and he was about 30 feet away, so we were just yelling through the door.
Yeah, he's cool.
And we talked about the George Foreman grill, and the fact that he's not going to make a fight comeback.
Does he want to plug his book or anything? Tell him to come in and plug anything he wants.
Didn't want to.
He was on XM Kids, huh?
Okay.
It's a kid's book.
Yeah, I got a great shot with him.
Did you?
Oh, dude, I'm so happy.
He does the boxer thing.
Yeah, I didn't do it though.
Puts his fists up.
I should have done it with him, but I'm such a worm.
Instead of Jimmy,
Sorry.
Jimmy's got to look through his.
he's admiring the photo. And we got grill signed.
What are we doing with them?
Charity.
Cool.
Yeah, Eric is obsessed with this charity auction thing
Nice,
we're
man.
starting
Good
up.
thing. It's
He's
great.
getting everything signed, and then somehow we're gonna, I don't know, get a website up where you guys could like bid for this
Excellent.
stuff, and then the money will go to diabetes or some other causes that we.
Cool. Trying to chip
Right.
and get padded toe.
Trying to get him a new toe. That would be a great charity. Oh, Ben is skull. Grab the mic.
Uh-oh.
Grab the mic.
Oh, get out there.
Hello.
What do they want? Oh, tell me. What's going on? What's going on?
No, nothing. It's just.
Problem?
Yeah,
No. It's
Ben
just,
Sparks'
it's just,
problem?
it just, no, it just looks. It just, we got interns. Everybody runs to get photos. It's like, you know.
Oh boy.
It's just unprofessional. That's all.
It's unprofessional.
Not for you. I'm not talking about you guys. We got Eric's running to get photos. Ricky's running to get photos. Kev doesn't even work here. He's getting photos.
Dude, I walked out
Oh,
of. I mean,
boy.
I realized what I do is unprofessional. I walked out of a live radio show with a camera.
It's different.
I mean, I know it. I'm awful.
Look at Ben wielding an iron
It's
fist.
just. You know,
Ben, did you get one?
I like that Ben's doing that.
no, it's just bad. But it
Did you
didn't
get a photo?
No.
She's the chief foreman.
Hey, let me see one of the autographs on the grill. Turn one of those one way.
Wow, Ben is really pissed.
Yeah, he is.
He just walked out of the studio and looked at Eric and said, "Done."
What a nice autograph he has.
That's cute. Ben is really pissed. He's back in his office. I was hoping we could eavesdrop on him as he gave these guys a talking to.
A talking to.
Perhaps a bit more.
All right.
Champ. A champ?
Quite a willful A champ? A champ griller.
He would have been a fun interview to talk about Ali and stuff.
Yeah, I know. That's too bad. All right, well. God,
Genius move by you guys, by the way. Getting that mic out there while he was signing it, because he was,
He had no choice at that point.
I think
There you
it was
go.
a little awkward for him, but yeah, he talked.
And he was funny. He gave us a couple lines. All right, what's going on?
What's the matter, Hawk? Hawk's not in a good mood.
He got
He
yelled at.
got reprimanded.
He got reprimanded.
No one likes that.
I hear.
No one likes being yelled at.
I know. I thought maybe it was because he was wearing a shirt from 1981.
I hear Big Kev is pissed off. Eric is bumming. Well,
I just like that I am past the point in my life where I
caring?
get yelled at anymore.
Dude, it's great.
I don't get yelled at. I love not getting yelled at in my life anymore.
You know what the sad part is? That only started 2 years ago.
For me, yeah.
For us.
Yeah. You don't get yelled at anymore, right? Well, Jimmy was yelling at you.
That's when
yeah,
friends are
that's-
yelling at each other.
yeah,
that's
that's
different,
different.
though.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah?
That's not. Nah.
Not getting yelled at.
No, it's two people yelling at
That's
each other.
true.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was just-
okay.
that was just
Fair enough, sir. Fair enough. Fair enough, sir.
Good point. Good point.
Good point, sir. Good point.
Orange whip. Orange whip. Orange whip.
That was
I don't
just
get yelled at.
that was just good fashion fun.
I remember
Good fashion,
sitting
good old-fashioned
and being
fun.
yelled at by like even our buddy Ken Stevens.
Oh, that was the worst.
We'd be
the worst.
Why are you two doing this? I could lose my goddamn job. And you're sitting in your seat, all like slouched down, looking up at him, and all that's going through my head is, oh my God, I'm a grown man and I'm being yelled at. I'm being yelled at.
You know what was going through my head? I think he's going to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I wasn't even listening to what he had to say.
I thought more so he'd have a nervous breakdown right there. And like, because there were a couple of times he would be completely red-faced and you'd see tears welling up in his eyes. He was so frustrated and upset with us that he would be on the verge of crying. And we're sitting there going, oh my God, we're adults. We're adults. Does this ever end? Do you ever reach a point in your life where you're not being yelled at by somebody else?
Yeah.
And now, I don't get yelled at. And I love it. I'm looking today. I saw Eric get yelled at. Ben is all pissed off, and he's wielding his iron fist.
I'll tell you something. Ben has come a long way, man. He's in charge. That kid is in charge now.
He's a take-charge guy.
He has figured this whole thing out.
If he doesn't like something, he's going to let you know.
He shut us up in the middle of our betting like, just move on. Just move on.
Yeah,
just
move on.
Yeah.
And we did.
And then
Shape up or ship out is what Ben says.
He certainly did.
And where's Martini Steve? Because now we got to get into this because I guess Big Kev was all pissed off. Why is he pissed off?
Everyone's angry because Ben gave him
a scolding.
A scolding.
Get Steve in here.
Big Kev doesn't even work here. It's a privilege to be here.
I think that's why.
What happened, Steve?
Hey, bottle cap stomach. Oh.
I think that's why Ben was angry.
What happened with Big Kev? He's pissed off too?
Where is he? Pick that up, Steve.
Sorry. He left. He was doing the yell under your breath across the UN interpreter.
Oh, sorry.
Little Kelsey falling down.
Go ahead.
He was doing the whole yell under your breath, across the room, kind of, don't fucking tell me that I don't help you, don't tell me that it's not wrong to get your picture, getting pictures with somebody doesn't fuck up getting guests, so that kind of thing.
Oh, boy.
And, yeah, so then,
I would love to get Ben in here for his response.
Absolutely.
Ben won't come in.
You're kidding me? He jumped right the fuck
he's
up.
coming.
This is the new Ben, boys and girls.
I
Here
love
comes
the new Ben. I love the old Ben, too, though.
Yeah.
Ben's great now.
He's so pissed off he's not herky and jerking at all.
Look at it.
Look at that. He
Oh,
opened the door.
my God, look how
Ben?
pissed he looks. Go ahead,
His
Ben.
arms are behind his back.
First of all, it wasn't our guest.
Right.
Kev doesn't work here. He shows up whenever there's a celebrity here. And it's not even our guest.
Right.
Even though there's people in town from Washington, it just looks unprofessional.
We did make him. We did make George Foreman look, feel very uncomfortable.
It's not a guest. And
We really
funny
did.
enough, as that happened, there was a mass email sent out from Washington to the whole XM staff about this exact same thing.
Really? What did it say?
Go grab it, Steve.
Get the email. Steve,
Just talked
get on
about
it.
being starstruck and being unprofessional, and it is unprofessional.
Leaving your radio show for a picture, that type of thing, right?
I can't argue.
All right, here's the mass
Does that have
email.
anything to do with the Robert
Let me
Plant
see
thing?
that. I'll take a look at that.
Let's take a look at this.
Oh, maybe Jimmy's to blame for some
This
of
is coming out from Washington.
Get used to it,
Yes.
folks.
This just in.
Breaking news.
Urgent policy reminder for all D.C. staff members.
But this applies here.
Importance high. Look at this. I love corporate
They
crap.
have an alert system.
There's
too?
an alert system over here.
Orange.
This importance. Now, if it's low, do you even read it? You just throw it away. You look importance low. This is high importance. High importance memo. As you can know, we have been doing some major changes to the building, moving cubicles, painting walls, etc. We don't want the appearance to suffer, and request your assistance in keeping the building tidy and suitable for visiting guests. We are fortunate that our headquarters welcomes distinguished visitors almost every day. They come because we have created a dynamic and respectful environment where VIPs and artists can feel comfortable performing or conducting business free from being accosted, being gawked at, and being subject to what might be considered inappropriate behavior. We need to remember that we are professionals in the entertainment industry and are not act starstruck. We have visitors coming later today, so please take some time to clean up both your personal space as well as your common areas nearby. If you have a lot of trash, please call Gregory, I guess he's the garbage guy, and ask that it be picked up and carted away prior to the end of the day. Thank you for your assistance and...
I don't know, that's Washington, but it's the same line.
Wow, well, they must have the same problem down there where people come in, celebrities, and they come in to perform or do an interview, and the entire staff at D.C., which must really be fun, just watching them, those dorks run down the hallway. Photos just flashing.
Let's clear something up right here.
Yes?
The next time I'm in D.C. and there's a celebrity, this is the new Jim Norton. Mm-hmm. I'm getting another photo.
Oh, you're not even saying that this doesn't apply to you.
What doesn't?
The memo.
What memo?
Yeah, you're not going to stop Jimmy. Dan from Philly, what's up?
Yeah, hey, I want to tell Ben stop being a freaking faggot. You know, there's a problem. Handle it after the show.
Leave Ben alone,
yeah,
Dan.
leave the queer Ben alone. It's
gravy homo.
We handle things on the air here.
Yeah. Faggot shirts.
We love him.
A bunch of faggot shirts. Guys are talking shit to Ben for no reason. Hey, big cock. Your fucking glasses.
We handle things.
North of Connecticut.
Throwing things out at him.
Just anything that doesn't mean anything.
Ass little phone shit.
Yeah, fucking watch that tells time.
We handle things on the air here. And what was funny was everyone was running off of the George Foreman pictures.
Yeah.
Danny still has a lot to learn. It wasn't Nathaniel running in here. Danny's like, oh, just go to break. There's no one even on the air anymore. And that's when you don't go to break.
Right.
You get to pick up on all that
Danny's
stuff.
throwing his arms up in disgust.
Who cares what Danny's doing? Get him in here. I'll fuck him.
He's on his way in. No, I think Danny had a little panic. He was a little panicked.
Did he? What do we do?
Ben.
That's how this show rolls, though. You never know at any given moment what's going to happen. Do I go to break? Do I keep the show on?
You just keep the show on. Just let it roll.
Of course you do.
If we could figure out how to do no commercials, we would do it. If we could just take wireless mics to the bathroom so you could hear us just whistling and peeing, we would
work
do it.
on that. We should have microphones right over the urinals. So you could just walk in.
Well, will the wireless mic work in the bathroom?
And cameras.
Wireless mic.
We're getting one.
Oh, we have.
We're getting one very soon.
Yeah, probably will.
Oh, we have to test that out. That would be hilarious. Because the only reason we take breaks at this point is to take leaks. So all of a sudden it's like, I'm taking a leak, then just take the mic with you.
Take it with you. We'll keep our conversation going.
You can hear all the giggling that happens in the stalls as you're trying to take a leak, and urine starts coming onto your side.
If I'm in the stall and I see Jimmy's foot come underneath, Jimmy will start taking a leak, and I'm standing there, and he'll put his foot underneath the stall and touch my foot with his. It's the most uncomfortable thing.
Well, the best is I got Bob Kelly like this. When they leave the stall door open, you just walk in and put your hand on someone's shoulder while they're pissing and just talk to them. Like, dude, we just got what to eat. Are you hungry? And
he'll walk up behind you and just stand so uncomfortably close to your ass.
Just annoys people.
The best is when we lost that guy, and that was a good
fella.
Call. Forget it. I was just gonna say you're in a stall next to Jimmy, and all of a sudden you hear psst, psst. I'm like, Jimmy,
yeah, that's another creepy thing.
Hey, psst. Jimmy, I do the show with you. What? Psst. Cigars and scotch from Black Bag.
I have a quick Ben question and a what did I learn today.
All right.
Was Ben shaking his finger while he was yelling, or you couldn't tell?
Ben's scolding someone. No, he's not. He's eating. Okay.
What else, buddy?
And I learned that George Foreman doesn't do the donkey punch.
No.
Oh, the ass joke. Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
I should have punched out.
No, you should.
That's good. That's good. What?
You're a good egg.
What, Eric?
Go on, Hawk.
One of Jimmy's bathroom tricks. He did it to me. I was in the stall. It's all quiet. All of a sudden, just this ton of water comes flying over the door, and then he runs out and turns all the lights and like blocks the door so you can't get out.
When did I throw water over you?
Through water?
Yeah, we were down in Soho looking at some photo gallery. We stopped for a place for lunch. The bathroom was on the downstairs. You happened to be in there when I walked in.
Oh, did I throw water from the sink or something?
You threw a whole bunch of water over the stall, blocked the door, turned the lights, and ran out.
Jimmy's an animal. He really is.
That's fun.
In men's rooms, Jimmy's just an animal.
He's a lot of fun. He says inappropriate things. And yesterday when I was leaving the studio, I was by the elevator, and Jimmy walked out of the bathroom, and another gentleman walked out and was walking toward the elevators, and I'm standing there. And now I just know to run out of Jimmy's view. Like I ran and hid behind a wall because I know if Jimmy saw me there and saw the guy walking toward me, he would have said something inappropriate and embarrassing. So now I'm consciously making an effort to hide from Jimmy. He's so embarrassing. He'll yell things out.
Really
Sweetie?
Yes.
Sweetie? Baby, don't be angry with me. And and then I'm just looking up at the elevator thing like I'm waiting for the elevator and he's talking to somebody else.
Right.
Ain't me.
Scout from. Hey, wait, Big Kev wants in.
Uh-oh.
Big Kev.
Yeah.
Hi, sweetie.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
I was just calling to explain myself, as it were. I just lost my temper, that's all, and that's it. I was the reason I've been coming in with stuff is I've been helping out Eric with this charity project thing that we've been doing, and
Ben's giggling.
Ben's got it wrong.
Ben's giggling like crazy in the office.
Yeah, I know he is.
Well, you guys should discuss this. I mean, if Ben should definitely, I think, come in and discuss it. Why not?
Yeah, I want to see the new Ben in action. Ben?
Ooh.
Here comes
Yeah,
Ben.
let's talk about it. Hold on, Kev.
All right.
Kev does help out behind the scenes with
Yeah,
some
we know
stuff.
that.
And
Yeah, he
gets
does.
us
Got a Shatner.
gets us guests and goes to those silly sci-fi conventions and takes a phone. So.
All right, here comes Ben, the executive producer of the
What?
Opie and Anthony program. Ben, Big Kev's on the line.
I know. Kev doesn't work here. Kev just has a building ID somehow and just shows up. Doesn't tell anybody. I had no idea he was coming in. There's people in town from Washington interviewing George Foreman. It looks unprofessional. And, everybody's running around, so...
But what did I do there except what I was asked to do?
You never talked to me. I didn't even know you were fucking coming in.
I talked to Eric.
Well, Eric never told me.
Eric, comment.
Hawk?
Comment, Eric.
I couldn't get the grills. Kevin said he could get a good deal on the grills. He got the grills for me. He said, I'm going to bring them in. I said, okay, and left it at that.
That's it.
So Kev's the one that brought the grills today.
Yeah.
I held the mic when I was asked to hold the mic. That's it. That's all I did.
Uh-oh. Problem?
No, I didn't step in and pose for a picture. One might have been snapped at me when I was holding the mic, but I didn't step in there.
I love this stuff. I love when it's not me.
Well, that's an interesting point Kev's making. Ben makes a good point. Kev makes a good point. I said they should.
I don't have any problem. I just want to, get the record clear that I'm not haunting around there for no reason.
Dude.
All right.
It just looked it just didn't look, it would be one thing if it's our guest. It's not our guest.
Ben.
People in town, it just looks bad.
I totally
Ricky's grabbing a
understand.
photo. It's just,
I gotta help.
I'm not Ricky.
Yeah, but you don't work here either, Kevin. You're not even an intern.
You're absolutely right.
Right.
You really have a building ID?
He has a building. He got a building ID somehow.
Yeah, when we were first getting building IDs, I was put on the list.
All right.
I don't know why. I'll turn it in if it bothers you that much, Ben.
I got to help Ben out. I mean,
it doesn't bother me. The problem is you're not an employee. So say you come in here, which I know you wouldn't, but if you did come in here, on a Saturday and stole a bunch of equipment or, the security issues.
Well, there's security tapes, and I'm sure they have a way of telling you.
That's not the point. You shouldn't have a building ID if you're not an employee.
Right.
You should be like anyone else.
I'll be happy to turn it in to you the next time I come in.
Here's the deal. I got to stick up for Ben. Ben's put in a really bad situation when that happens because we all just really went after George Foreman to get our pictures and then shake his hand and meet him and Ben is the one that gets shit after the mics go off and he goes back to his office and he gets the calls from Washington. Why didn't you control the situation? So Ben has to do what he's got to do.
Absolutely, totally agree.
All right.
So
is it all cleared up?
Very good.
I'm fine.
All right.
Why don't you guys give each other a positive affirmation?
Ben, I think you're a fine producer.
Shut up.
Shut up,
Kevin
Jim.
gave you a positive affirmation.
Thank you, Kev. You're a fine bringer in of
things.
blow up pools.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
I'm fine with that.
All right. We look forward to the next C-list celebrity you get us.
Okay, like Shatner, the
Yeah,
C-list celebrity.
That was one time, bro.
Shatner was good.
You know what?
Shatner was good. I give him credit. I'll give him credit there.
Kevin Smith.
You don't want to
That's
get
true.
into that.
That's a
do
good
you?
one.
All right, two times.
That's,
That's good.
credit
What have you
there.
done for us lately, though, you know?
Okay, you're right. You know, do you really want to get into that?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you don't want to get into that.
Yeah,
I
go
had
ahead.
plenty of people lined up, and I had the legs taken out from under me, and you know it.
Whoa! What do you mean?
Whoa, hey!
I don't know
I
this.
had people lined up for the show, and I was told, hey, you know, DC says this and that, and so on and so forth, and that was the end of it.
Was there a problem with Kev booking guests for this show
Who do
on
you-
his own time?
I
Don't
never
write
said
it
it.
down, Eric. What
Was there a problem?
Wasn't there something involving the South Park guys, Matt and Trey?
What?
There was something involving them. I had them all lined up.
I'm saying if Kev can get anybody for the show, why would Washington not want him to do that?
I'm
I
lost.
don't know.
Especially
But I had
some of the
plenty
guests.
people lined up, and the legs were just taken
All
out.
right, wait,
from under me.
Kev. So you had Matt and Trey lined up.
Yeah.
Who called? What transpired that didn't go on?
Well, someone told me, I don't remember who exactly told me, but somebody told me that feathers were ruffled in D.C. because I had said that because I had contacted somebody who I know on the inside there and was like, hey, we'd really like to have them on because, you know, they're going to be in town. And apparently D.C. feathers got ruffled because I'm not an employee and so on and so
But Kev,
Kevin, that's not what would have happened. Obviously, you called someone from Matt and Trey's camp, and then Matt and Trey was like, their camp was like, what is this about? And probably called Washington to say, why is this guy calling us to try to get Matt and Trey on a radio show?
Absolutely not what happened.
Then what happened?
Absolutely not. Because I talked to somebody who I know there.
So why would it get to Washington at that point?
Because it's XM, they probably called to confirm the show and things of that nature. And when they were like, when DC was like, Big Kev, who the hell is Big Kev? Well, I could see where there could be some confusion, and I understand the reason why it was said, all right, you know, if you have any leads, pitch them off to somebody and so on and so forth. But
well, Kev, you got to tell us who talked. You got to remember who talked to you. It wasn't just a voice.
I can't remember, but I have spoken to Ben and Steve about the issue, and I said, look, if I have anything significant, then I'll pass it off to you guys. And that's what happened with Shatner. Your guys, your highly paid people there who Shatner said no to, and he said yes to me.
Now, wait a minute. Now, did you get a phone call, or did somebody who you can't remember say something face-to-face?
So you're trying to say you're better than the guys we have?
No, I'm trying to say that I can do the job. You know, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody.
No, you were trying to throw some people under the bus there, Kev.
No, I'm not.
Let's be honest.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You said you said the highly paid people couldn't get it done, but I could. You know, that's not.
If they couldn't get it done, and
I think he's talking about the Booker.
Booker, not Ben.
The Booker? Are you talking about the Booker?
I'm talking about the Booker. I'm not talking about anybody else.
All right, well, because I'm going to get defensive if you start talking about these guys like that.
No, I certainly wouldn't talk about my friends that way.
All right, at least we
cleared
that up.
Kev, we have no, if Kev can help out, there's no anybody that can help out. Jim helps out with comedians, anybody. It's a team effort.
Get some of the Linda Blair things and some of those
It's a team,
from the sci-fi thing.
Kev knows that. There's
if
no.
Kev can bring that to the show, then he should absolutely be able to.
But I want to know who can. Kev, if you could think of it, man, I want to know who told you that was wrong, that you got Matt and Trey. That specifically, they are monster guests. I would love to know.
Yeah, I don't know. Something sounds fishy there. Because why wouldn't we? Something fishy. Because of course they would want Matt and Trey on our show.
Oh, okay.
The one thing they want in Washington is a lot more guests on this program. So I
understand that.
Here's the thing I've heard. Nobody wants Kev representing the Opie and Anthony show. And when he calls these guests, that's what they told him. Oh, are we out of time?
No, that's fine.
Maybe Monday we'll solve this.
Let's talk about it.